All right, welcome to the 10-Minute Treasure. My name's Jeff Pospisil, and this is going to be a little bit different video than normal. If this is your first time, this is what they're normally like. They're not outside. Normally, they're accounting stuff. That's what I like to do. But I was on vacation, so I had an 11-hour drive from Montana, and I just wanted to share with you a couple of thoughts. So I was out there visiting my folks and other family members who are back on the farm. So I grew up on a farm near Moore, Montana, and my dad, he's 81 years old, and he's recently retired from farming, although he's still, uh, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's like the Amish taxi service. He gives rides to Amish, and that's what he likes to do. And my mom, she's not that active anymore. She had a stroke about 5.5 years ago, so that's affected her, and she's had a remarkable recovery. But one of the things that she's not going to probably be able to do is drive unless she continues to recover a whole lot more. But likely she won't be driving anymore. So her favorite pickup was this one that's right behind me. I'm gonna see if I can show you. So it's a Toyota Tacoma 2004. She used to drive it when she was teaching, and they let me borrow this last fall, and it was interesting. I really enjoyed driving it around. We had a tough winter and really needed it, and also I had a whole lot of wood that I wanted to haul, so I used it for that, and I just really enjoyed it. But one of the things I uh, resisted doing was making it my own because I knew it was my folks's. I knew it was my mom's. So I didn't even track my gas mileage because I knew that was kind of what I would do if it was my own car. So all I did was I kept it clean. I didn't remove anything that was in there. I didn't add a whole lot of stuff. I did add some cassette tapes, but that's about it. So, well, anyway, my dad wanted to know if I wanted it. And I said, yeah, it's a great vehicle. I really, really enjoy it. So, and I said, and it was just that realization that they're not going to use it anymore. And it's time to pass it on to somebody that would use it. And I thought that was uh, yeah, really good deal because it's easy to hold on to stuff until it's really no longer useful. So as soon as I got home, what I did was I went ahead and um, decided to start making it my own. So I cleaned out everything. I cleaned out I actually sprayed it out, gave it a wash. I'm going to show you a little bit. There's all this junk down there from cleaning out the bed. I filled up the vacuum full of stuff. I took out, there was a lot of spoons and napkins and other things that I know I wouldn't use. So I got rid of all that. And I got everything kind of clean and into shape, and then I put on some seat covers to make it a little bit more my own. And I even got one of those hand wheel steering wheel covers, and so yeah, just a couple of quick ways to make it my own, and I'll get it registered and tomorrow and insured tomorrow, I guess. But anyway, that was one of the things I wanted to do. So as I'm thinking about this, I'm going to apply this to the church. Every generation needs to know when it's time to pass it on to the next generation. The church needs to know when it's time to basically pass on the keys and basically the responsibility. I'm going to call it ownership, but it's also responsibility of the church, of maintaining the church, of keeping the church, and being actually hands off enough to let them also make it their own. And then it's the responsibility of that generation then to actually go through the hard work of cleaning it up. Getting rid of the stuff that's obviously like I had back there. The the crud. There's probably literally stuff that you is not making the world a better place and is not kingdom work that's in your church that you should fix. And then there's probably other things too um, that maybe you just don't need. Maybe you don't need a bunch of napkins because you don't eat in your car that much. Maybe you want to do some other things to make it a little bit more your own. you don't change the essential nature of the church. Same way I didn't change the essential nature of the pickup. The pickup's a fine pickup. It works fine. But I did do stuff to make it feel like my own, to better fit me and my purposes. So, and I know the purpose of the church didn't change, but maybe the focus and the methods did. And maybe they need to reach this next generation, and actually preparing it to reach the generation what would be the grandkids generation. So the grandparents hand it off to the parents for the purpose of the grandkids. So anyway, I don't know if that resonated with you, but it was some thoughts that I had. All right, we'll see you next time, and probably with one on QuickBooks instead or something. Talk to you later. God bless.